Good evening. We would like to welcome you to the CIAA 2016 postgame wrap-up. We are joined by the Lions of Lincoln University, led by head coach Daryl Mosley. Coach, if you could introduce us to your student athletes that are joining you and open up with some additional comments about today's game.
To my left, senior guard Amani Clark. To my right, sophomore guard forward Tara Pendleton. Tonight, I think foul trouble pretty much set us back. We had a lot of our starters sitting the bench for the first half and second half, so it was hard to get going offensively and also rebounding. So that pretty much set us back in the first half. We delivered the first punch, and then had to make some crucial subs, and they pretty much worked their way back into the game.
Monty, it certainly has to be a tough way to go out, but you look at where this program was when you got here, when you got to Lincoln, and where it is now, transitioning from Coach Hill now to Coach Mosley. Talk about your experiences at the Lincoln.
Lincoln has definitely been, it's undergone a lot of changes since I've been there. But most importantly, I think that we've definitely grown. Although we didn't make it to the championship again this year, I definitely think that we still have a good foundation for next year. I'm a senior, but I still have faith in the girls that they'll be just fine next year.
Tiara, talk about similar vein. Talk about, I know Coach Hill left during the offseason, and Coach Mosley came on board over the summer. Talk about how that transition was like over the course of the year.
It was definitely a tough one for, I think, the seniors mostly because this is their first time enduring a coaching change. But in the summer, once Coach Kern had let us know, it brought us together and got us closer to reach one goal, which would be the championship. Once Coach Mose came in, it was basically a transition from one system to another. So once we all bought in, at that point, we were able to come together towards the end in the tournament and I guess try our hardest to get through it.
I apologize for misidentifying Coach Kern. It's been a long couple of days, but Coach Mosley, you look at how do you build upon this season now? You're gonna have Tiara coming back. You're gonna have other players coming back who've bought into your system.
Definitely, it's going to be hard to replace, especially Amani and Courtney Smith, who helped build this program. Definitely looking to build this program around Tara. She's only a sophomore with 2 years to go, and we just got to find much better players. Trying to get more athletic, more quicker, and find some shooters where we can stretch teams on flare options and just pretty much have guards that can get in the gap and pitch to the shooters.
And is it tougher to recruit? You look at where you're located. You're basically in PSAC territory. Does that sometimes make it harder when you see quality players that you're looking at going to, say, the Westchesters and the Millersvilles and the Shippensburgs?
Oh, I love the area where I'm at recruiting. You have Philadelphia, an hour away, New York, 2 hours, Baltimore, D.C., hour and a half to 2. So there's definitely a lot of talent in the area, and also, making trips down to the Richmond area. So it's players out there. You just got to find them.
Getting back to today's game, you were alluding to the foul troubles. Livingston went to the line 28 times. You only made it 11. The upside, part of it is just take an upside. You went 8 for 11 for fouling, so it looks like, I guess, something to build upon from that.
Definitely. Well, the goal for this game was to get to the line, shoot 25 to 30 free throws. They were much bigger inside. I thought a couple calls we should have got. It didn't go our way tonight, but as you can see, the fouls was a little lopsided, 24 to 14. But I just told our girls we're not going to get no calls tonight. Just keep playing through it, play more gritty and stronger. Where we just got to power through these fouls and just play through the whistle. If they don't call it, just sprint back and just get it back on defense. So definitely free throws has been our Achilles heel all year. But tonight we did step up and make them. We just didn't get a chance to shoot enough of them.
Last question I have is, you look at the overall scheme of things in the CIAA. You have 3 teams that are going to be likely going to be regionally ranked when they're released later today. 2 of them are in your division. What does that speak to the parity that exists in the CIAA and how everybody seems to be stepping up their game?
We definitely had a couple powerhouse teams this year, which is good for our league overall. I think we've been outshadowed by the Mountain East and PSAC conferences, where we're only getting one team regionally into the national tournament. So definitely it speaks volumes for our league that we can compete with other conferences as well, and just holistically as us as a program that we was able to battle with a lot of these regionally ranked teams, even to beat a couple of them. So. Definitely looking forward into next year as trying to be one of those top teams in the region and in the nation.
And this concludes this session of our post-game wrap-up. We would like to thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.